Holy shit, we have a race that's live on time. It's okay, folks, please don't fall over, I understand.
We promise we will not make a habit of it?
No, we won't. We absolutely won't. I think everyone watching knows that we won't be making a habit of on-time races.
How do we do such a
Whoa.
crazy thing?
One-time special.
Insane. Yo, is that Void? Gamer Void? Suddenly the British invasion. Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Okay. I hope you're okay with this, boys.
Can you cope with this amount of Britishness?
Maybe not. He'll have you saying things in a minute, don't worry.
Right. I see.
Cope. Okay. There's a slight delay between the timer and them starting. Yeah. When the timer in the middle gets to 10 seconds.
Pretty close. Just like.
Yeah, good luck to both of these runners.
Yeah.
We have a losers round 3 race between TheLawlz and Silvite. I'm not entirely sure on the difference between PDs, but I hope it'll be a closer one.
I forget how much exactly. I think it's like 4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I know Silvite has... Oh, wait, he's already PB'd in this tournament once, I think.
Yeah, Silvite has like a 40? And then Walls, I forget. 41. Oh yeah, right. It was a 41 that he got for the PB. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 41.53.
Yep. Yeah, PB'd in like multiple races.
41.56 versus 45.
Pretty shiny though. That's something to be proud of. Because tournament settings are not the easiest.
I feel like I would, if I entered, I would like be so pressured. Because I'd also have to learn the game first.
Exactly.
Lawlz missing Lockjaw. Lockjaw.
Oh no. Lockjaw.
Alright, Walls is 45-31. Was that set?
45.31, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not going for the warp there. Taking it the intended way.
Playing it safe. Same with Walls.
Yeah.
Both runners doing the same. Let's face it, I know, you know, we try to love Ratley, he just makes it very, very hard work.
It's little Danger Noodle who's trying his best.
Trying his best, he just makes it very, very hard. But yes, he's the cutest of Danger Noodles, we do know this.
Yes. We also have Crow, who's not cute at all.
No.
In fact, I think Crow is a tosser.
Complete and utter tosser, yes. I would agree.
I love how to make an insult sound even more British is to add complete and utter right before it.
we
Shopping intensifies.
We promise British, I am bringing it.
Too British for me.
You're gonna drown. How many fakes did they get? Did you see?
I think Lawlz got...
I was reading chat. Oh, it's not the best, but...
2 arms.
Yeah, I think Silvite had 1 and I think Lawlz had 3. I could be wrong.
Oh.
Just the wrong one. Not,
A very
no,
large
right
boy for Silvite.
Oh, sorry?
See 2 large boys. Silvite just got 1.
Alright, Lawlz's turn.
Ooh,
Okay,
that was a medium boy. A medium boy.
Barely didn't get enough height for the first throw, but else he got it on the second.
He just decided he wanted to beat up some more Kremlins, you know. It's a valid choice.
True. Go. There's not really much to say about Worlds 1 and 2. It's just rolling Kongs.
Yeah, especially this latter half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess pretty much until
Interesting stuff happens at the start.
I mean, it can do. It did yesterday.
Okay, let me rephrase that. We want the interesting stuff to happen at the start and not here.
Okay, fair enough.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Oh, Lawlz with the airball.
No! No!
He actually played it safe, so he didn't die.
That's good.
He's like severely undershooting his throw, I think, to not have himself die. But yeah, if he were to jump like over the K and then throw, then he would for sure get it. Since he's already
might have been
moving
slightly
it
quicker just to move the balloon.
Yeah, because he's moving it a little, but he was still like undershooting despite that. Too.
Yeah, and
I
then
think he's
cause
trying to be too safe, and it's
And
punishing him.
Silvite is now into Cleaver. Does anybody know what that hand is? What's that? Because I presume Cleaver is, you know, the swordy thing. What is the hand about?
I was just about to say I was hoping Anankos and the Arctic Zip investigation team could also take on what is the hand? You know, it's definitely something that needs investigating.
Yeah.
It's kerosene.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Of course. Just like we want to know how much time Arctic Zip saves.
Just who knows?
Nobody.
There's a certain number of donkey units, but nobody can lock it down any further than that.
True.
Oh, no flying diddy. Lawlz though going for lava flood. Silvite
Assuming the run is the run invalid if you don't get flying diddy?
Just slightly less valid.
Yeah, sometimes you can get completely screwed by RNG and just not get it.
Yeah. The cannonball spawns in an awful place, it just says no.
Yeah, kind of like for Lawlz just now.
Yeah, that would have been
fell
very
on the
hard
far
work.
left.
Rambi!
Oh, look who's on Silvite's screen.
Rambi! Ryan, you're also outvoted in terms of love versus hate. I'm apologizing.
Such a good boy. Such a good boy.
He is. You know, he's doing his best. He's an innocent rhinoceros. And I can't remember what Brokemeal said something on commentary later. Was it any rhinoceros enjoyers in the chat? I'm a fan. And we're also just about to see Rambi on Lawlz's screen, just as Silvite loses Rambi.
Yeah, just so much Rambi. We love to see it.
The pain never ends. Oh, Silvite missed the damage boost. It's gotta take the manual or the intended route.
Well, yeah. He got the G, but I'm not sure it counts in that situation.
Fraud G.
Fake G.
It's a G, a singular G, but it's not the G.
You got a G. It's like in some regular levels. Alright, Lawlz under the G.
So, what do we think? Is Francis going to be a wanker today?
I like how I just coined that. Francis the wanker. I'm here for it. And maybe, I feel like he just loves ruining lives. He's a home wrecker.
But Void's enjoying the wanker.
What?
Oh, just the Britishness.
Oh.
Oh, also, Lawlz going with the solo Kong. Could be a bit dangerous, but we'll see. Yeah, I forget how much it even saves from, like...
Very small number of frames, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tiny amount.
Yeah, I picked up that halfway. Which is a good decision when he does that.
Francis
was a wanker.
Yeah, at least he lived. And not too bad, since he has the right Kong order now.
Yep. Doesn't have to go for the gold top.
Now that is a heck that I can get behind. Heck Francis.
Yes. So much heck.
Alright, looks like Silvite's not trying to give the Lawls a chance. Playing Crockhead pretty safe.
Heading up to the wrong warp. Nice.
Also, whoever found out that you could do that with cutlasses, I mean, you are a genius. Why would you ever think you can do that?
I mean, I guess the same could be thought for other like wrong warp styles in the game.
To be fair, I think that for most wrong warps, like, how did anybody find this?
Yeah, I totally get that.
Casters are wild.
I just have the theory that lots of you are magicians.
Yeah, they must be. They just wear a magician hat and just sit in the donkey study. Also, look, it's our favourite danger noodle on the screen.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen to Silvite.
Snake versus man.
That might be a Snaker Guy moment for what happened to Silvite.
He's just so happy all the time. He even looks happy when he is, like, you know, taking damage and trying to screw you over.
He's permanently happy, and absolutely nothing will bring down Radley.
Yeah.
He is just a ray of sunshine in his own mind.
Alright, Silvite is safe.
Safe.
Kinda close call.
Take the second bit perhaps a bit safer than he would have normally, but get through. That's the way to do it.
Understandable. Slime climb. Ready to zoom. Nice. Yes. And for the clash.
Alright, Lawls damageless. But he did take a lot of safety, so might have been a little slower than Silvite overall.
Yeah.
Despite Silvite getting hit twice.
Heads into the
Effectively
childhood
slime
stage.
behind.
Yep,
We
to
don't
both.
have childhood.
Press one if childhood.
Said this wasn't the theme to my childhood though, because I sucked so much at Web Woods. It's got to be Forest Interlude.
Yeah.
This is very relaxing, so everyone just sit back and enjoy the relaxing music.
Okay, so Silvite's gonna do the damage boost after the midway then.
Are you going for the biscuit? Yeah. Getting into clipping vines.
Vine Clip begins. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Slime climb was dangerous for lulz, really? Oh, I missed it.
I couldn't tell. I can't tell like the small differences between like different runners and stuff. So
Yeah, my weakness was able to read what Annika said.
For reason, LawlZ hasn't taken damage boost, so still has Dixie in front.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he's not going for Vine Clip. Yep.
gonna go for the backups. Oh, is that Dave clip?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Is this a maze of shame?
That sucks.
Yeah.
No, maze of shame.
He looks to be knowing where he's going, which is always a good start.
Didn't know there was an actual risk of doing that other clip. I never do it, so I should know that. But now that I know that there's a slight risk of straight up losing Dixie, I'm never doing it. Ever.
Neither runner is choosing to sleep on the muscle. It might be a little bit uncomfortable looking at how huge his arms are, but...
Well, I mean, I'm very impressed that he can pick up that club. I mean, imagine it be sort of more troll dragging the club moment, really.
Yeah. His legs are very skinny.
Definitely not in proportion. I mean, I know they talk about
No.
triangles, but that is a serious triangle.
What else is huge? His club.
and of course isn't wrong. He's just so hench that he can pick it up anyway. But we do see a Dixie Hornet, which is
Yeah, he also
absolutely
one
fair.
hand.
I know. He must be really fucking ripped.
Dixie Bat
He
says,
switched-
stand back, this is my time to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Dixie Hornet. Just so like cozy. After
Yeah.
getting like bored to death by Cudgel.
At least it gives us something to watch while Cudgel is also on the screen at the same time.
Yep.
Tom's favourite trick incoming?
Yay! Wee!
Alright, looking good. Alright, Lawlz is out of there.
Nice job.
Cudgel in the swamp.
But Silvite's turn for auto scroller again.
Yeah, I know. This one has really good music though. I want to see all of the jam emotes in the chat room.
So much jamming.
Hey, there you go.
Do you think any of our runners will go for swag?
Ooh, come back, shoes. We need you.
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
we need you so we can dump you here, but we need you.
We need you. 2 seconds later. Bye.
Look, we haven't dumped him in a pit. What more does he want?
Yeah, he gets to go and enjoy some lovely honey.
Yeah, I think that personally is one of the nicer dumpings you're gonna see.
Yeah.
Missing the hook somehow.
Yeah, I think he's short up, maybe. If I were to guess. Oh, I get stuck on the honey a little.
Right, so both into the auto scroller.
At least it has great music.
Yeah.
There isn't really much here that you can do to save time, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Other than like
Oh,
small
it's like-
things and like the flitter skip and stuff like that.
Silvite did not go for it.
Understandable.
That's what we like to see.
That's exactly what we like to see. Stay here to swag, ladies and gentlemen.
More relaxing music, but hopefully not for long.
Corner?
Childhood music?
It's alright, you're not gonna hear it for very long, right?
It's okay. We'll stop the flashbacks.
Alright, Flash looks good.
Nice.
Use the corner.
And to a different auto scroller.
Yep.
Number 2 guy has entered the chat room.
It's back.
He's back. And he means business.
If he's not trying to dump you into a pit, he's just not having a good day.
No. He's pissed because he's in second and not in first.
He wants to have the DK point.
He does. Absolutely.
So, it's his whole reason, Detra, for being an absolute idiot is that he's just a sore loser.
Yeah. So both runners going for no swag. It's exactly what you like to see.
Lawlz's turn on Bramble.
And look, is it like slightly safer when you wait and go under the bees instead of jumping over them, I guess?
Yeah, it's significantly safer. Yeah, because if you go straight, oh rip.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you end up going just straight, the jump over the beats is really tight. But usually, what
Yeah.
people do is they'll do a moonwalk to have the camera scroll a little bit later, so it makes the jump like significantly easier without wasting time.
I see. So what happened to him exactly there?
He missed the clash on the top right corner. He
Okay.
he threw the beetle too early.
I see. That looked better.
Yep, now he got it.
Nice. See, Silvite in mud hole. Oh no!
Losing a point in the eagle pit?
Uh-oh.
-6.
scared.
I think he thought that was a DK coin, but I might be wrong.
DK
Oh,
barrel,
no, actually-
yes, possibly.
Yeah, my bad.
There we go. Get some
And
midways.
like, no, that's this one.
Yeah, there we go.
It's okay.
Yeah, trying to go
It's
fast in the
it's
eagle
safe.
pit with me. Oh, sorry,
Okay,
my
got
bad.
it.
Yeah, trying to go fast in the eagle pit's like really dangerous. Like people die all the time trying. So it's good that he took
Bombs
it.
in the swamp.
Exactly.
Sword.
Okay, that setup looked good. Okay, got it.
I could never really tell with that one, to be honest.
Yeah, he did like the old standard. Which I think it's like less than a second slower, but like I don't know, it feels safer, I feel.
And went for the big one.
I'd just like to announce that Rambi is coming back on screen very shortly.
The corner is Kaizo. Half the people got the corner.
Look at him, he's just so happy.
He's
He
back.
is.
And he's so fast.
There he
look at
goes.
him go. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Yes.
Going for a death jump should be what validates the for them.
Oh no. No, no, no.
I have heard that there is absolutely no point in going for death jump on tournament runs.
Yeah, it doesn't save much time. What, less than a
We've
second?
seen a person die to it. Ooh. Lucky.
Yeah, it's like kind of ingrained in me, so I go for it like nearly every time. You know?
So no power to the eagle pit by taking the invincibility barrel, which is a very valid strat. So here is your daily reminder to not snooze on the king.
I think I'm quite tired, so no promises.
Yeah, I woke up not too long ago, so I'm not ready to sleep.
Snoozing.
Alright, Lawlz got Dixie Strat.
So, him fly. You know, Gil, you know the emote you've got there with the anime dreaming on the king? You should have one with Cudgel, so it says anime dreaming on the muscle. That would be really good.
Damage boost jump.
Yep. I love this music.
Can't hear it.
Yeah, the same. Just like imagining it.
You just
Imagine the
like
soothing tones.
you just like humming it to yourself in your head.
Oh, there's a red guy.
Yeah, it
Red
just,
guy.
like, automatically plays in my head when I see that.
Rambi, by the way.
It's all good, Pete.
Good.
Oh, I didn't realize that Silvite already had 2 punks. When he just jumped through that.
Yeah, he picked it up at the start.
Oh,
Some
so
really
you do,
sad
like, the
news.
damage boost.
Have some
Oh,
sad
what's up?
news. That you don't have Rambi on screen anymore.
But him fly.
This is very true. Him fly. I am a big Squawks fan, just as I know an Ankos is. Also, totally understand if you need to take a break.
Look how happy he is. Yes, Catherine, I'm scared. What do I do?
Run. Just run. and come back to your PC in approximately a few minutes' time.
I'll say hi to Maggie. Maggie, what do you think of Haunted Hall? She's fast asleep. She is not scared at all.
She doesn't have to worry about a thing.
Yeah, not what to say.
No, I'm sorry guys, but I'm leaving the stream during Haunted Hall.
Just chill for the donation.
Yeah, we do the donation pot. Every penny does go towards our runners, and obviously the bigger the pot, the more gamers will have an opportunity to win some money, so...
Yep. So you want to see your favorite racers possibly get paid? Y'all can donate. So yeah, Silvite entering the last section of Haunted Hall. Yeah, Lawlz is still...
I see much more of this scary atmosphere, I can't take it. My heart's out my chest right now.
Yeah, it's rough. The time gap between them is like a little more than 100 Hall apart.
Calculate it. So he hits the goal around 24:58 in Hall, so we can see.
No math. I'm kidding.
We just went through a library full of books. Does this mean we're also banning English? No math, no English?
No English.
No. So we're
Oh,
opting
so
for Gusty Wrong Warp Skip, which
Yeah.
is, you know,
I would say I think that is a very valid strat.
It's a wise
Absolutely.
choice.
very.
It's a correct choice.
And so win, do some big jumps. So Catherine, was it as windy as Gusty Glade in your town yesterday then?
It was, yes. I walked up to get some food and it started pissing with rain, so I called for a lift, and that was it.
Oh no.
It was
Valid.
definitely way more than Gusty Glade windy. Maybe windy well, but without the well atmosphere.
It's like blowing upwards.
Yeah, I mean, it would felt like it. It was quite strong. We were in the middle of a storm.
It's
Oh.
fine. There's a DK barrel right there.
Okay. I was slightly worried for a second.
Yep, he's got it. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's
Ryan! Ryan! Commentator's curse!
right before halfway as well. You hate to see it.
That's so
Yep.
sad. No.
Yeah, he didn't turn left at the last moment. So he could have saved it still. Yeah, it's a really uncomfortable spot to get hit there. And like remembering where you need to move, it's like it's hard because a lot of the sections kind of look the same. All right, you gotta hit a little lower, so you should be safe.
Yeah.
Giving the walls a chance.
Damage boost. Root here.
Yeah, he's playing it safe. Just fine. You can play the lead.
Yeah, like I said, after that. Oh no, that's not good.
Oh no.
Oh, the Kaizoki. Okay, you got it. Oh, left side. He's really taking it safe. he's around.
I
Left
presume
side
that
of the-
Silvite is very glad to see the back of that level. But that just means instead that he is into the lovely Webwoods, where I spent many, many hours stuck as a child.
That is not uncommon.
I snuck onto my brother's save file just to see what World 6 was like.
Oh my gosh.
In
It's
my
almost
defense,
that
I was
hard.
8.
Oh, that's right.
I got this game for my 8th birthday.
Nice, nice. two pretty. Oh god, Silvite.
Oh no. No.
So say you got two pretty exciting levels, and then oh,
And
Lol's
then-
taking the bird before midway. Alright, there's some ultra safe
Oh,
shit.
and also caught midpoint parry.
Yeah, I think he did it on purpose for the damage.
Yeah,
boost.
for the damage boost.
Well, then extra safety, I guess, because he doesn't need to grab midpoint parry if you wanted to do the damage boost strat, but seemed intentional.
Oh, and also take the parity up.
So, is he gonna take damage here or something? Oh my god, he's doing the Kaizo bees on purpose.
Oh no.
He made it. Oh, it's
No! No. Oh, both of our runners are in the same level.
half a web woods apart.
Mm.
I don't know what happened. I think he wanted a web to be there and one did not appear.
So he fell off.
And so he fell straight into the thing, as he just on the damage boost, he only had one con.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh,
Uh,
that's
I
not.
think he
That's
was.
not. That's not where the platform is.
I think he was afraid that his jump wasn't gonna make it, and he decided to turn around. That or his like controller like freaked out like crazy. So, one of two guesses.
Yep, so.
Yeah, it's pretty close now.
Very close behind.
So yeah, I think Lulz plays this like way safer than Silvite. So
Yeah.
Silvite
depends if
did make
Silvite dies again or not.
Silvite did make a funny comment. Imagine Webwoods, but with the death markers of Mario Maker levels. You know where you have all the crosses along the bottom?
It would just be like a solid line.
Yeah.
Yeah. The millions of deaths. Alright, Silvite made it through this time.
And who put that DK coin there? I mean, seriously. Sadist, that's who put it there.
I know it. And it only shows up for 11 frames. It's like absurd. And then if you.
Right, and it's time for everyone's favourite. Oh, wait, hang on. No, nobody's favourite. But by not popular
damage.
request, Crow is back. Oh, no, you hate to see it.
He
A lot of
took
hits.
damage, took a Kong, and then took damage again. So.
Yeah.
So looking like a nitty wrap. Assuming he survives this.
Middle spawn, not the worst.
Yeah, you like absolutely don't want to see left spawn on the second cycle. Ideally, you don't want to see it in any cycles, but especially the second. Yeah, hopefully not.
Middle. There we go.
And there we are. This time he's disappeared.
I was hoping that Silvite would do the death.
Can you
fake
do
death.
that? Can you do that with Diddy? I know,
Yeah.
I've only ever seen it with Dixie.
Yeah, you can do it with either one.
Well, Lolz could do it for you.
Silvite is opting to take the fish.
So you got right spawn. Oh, it was a perfect chance, but
Yeah.
yeah, Lost
you
played
get
this.
to-
Yeah.
Now you get to see Engard dot wiggle.
Look at him. So
There he
so happy.
goes. Happy fish. Any Engard fans in the chat room?
And Garrett.
Arctic zip skip zip. But yeah,
No arguments.
yes, both opting to take the fishy.
Why wouldn't you? Just look at how happy he is.
Oh, Silvite's the first one I've seen that did that last part properly out of everyone that's taken the on guard route. Where you do the charge as the water's dropping so that on guard has downward speed as well. so you go a little lower. I mean, it barely saves time, but
Nice to see.
yeah. I haven't seen any racers ever do it if they've opted out of Arctic Sea.
Unintentional damage there. To take this next bit a bit safer.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Very easy to misstep or try to go too fast and get caught by something.
And you have to fight muscle memory.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
automatically go for the skip that you can no longer do.
Oh, it did the team push strat. I'm always scared of that because, like, if you throw too low, like, both crooks hooks could hit, like, both Kongs at the same time and you die.
Ball's now making his way up the well as well.
Alright, Silvite not going for the beast skip. Which was good, his position was kind of off, so. Better to not lose that heap of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the better strategy is recognising that you're not going to get it and just nuking out.
Winky Wallace an accurate representation of the UK yesterday, I feel.
Especially if you know, because as you
Damn,
really
yeah.
need your two guys for this next level.
Oh yeah. Heading into Castler and doesn't go for all of the bananas.
None of them.
We do not like to see that.
I am a huge banana fan, so.
Whilst also opting out of the low income bees.
Alright, Silvite got it. It's good that he recognized he needed to jump in the barrel a little later, because how far to the right the cutlass was.
You can only hope that next time he will recognise that he needs to get more bananas.
Right?
Get all the bananas. They need to be returned to the horde.
Ball's entering Castle Crush now. And getting lots of bananas, that's what we like to see.
Love to see it.
Alright, should be good.
No doubt.
There is throwing your significant other.
Once again, we do not condone this.
Sometimes you need to go fast. Alright, Silvite might
He
get
does
the red
pick
guy.
her
If
up.
he doesn't. Oh. Okay, he knew.
He did pick her up again. But...
Yes, but we do like gentleman strats, but we also recognise that the need for speed is very great. Ooh, that's
Oh, Waltz did a
Oh,
roll
no.
after getting under the beat, which
did not work.
Dixie's Hurtbox expands up a bit when she does it, so yeah, he rolled too early after getting past the bees.
If he can get past the red guy, he can pick up his girlfriend.
Yep.
She's waiting for him.
Alright, Silvite with cast CLC, wrong word.
Into toxic.
And look, our favourite Danger Noodle has made a return. I just oh my words so hard.
Going for a regular route through this, which I can't say I blame him. Though to be fair, last time I tried playing Toxic Tower, I discovered it wasn't actually as bad as I thought, and it was due to an incredibly janky controller that I was failing as much.
Oh, dang.
I mean, I'm still not good at it, I still do it the slow way, but at least I succeeded at doing it the slow way.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh dear.
Waltz was good.
No. Oh, I'm falling
Oh
down.
no. At least he doesn't have to die in order to reset.
And bonus, try again.
Um,
And fly, by the way.
Secret exit from Silvite. He's definitely taking the safe. Yeah, play that lead. Play that lead.
It's very, very valid strats.
There we go. Rules gets it.
Very toxic.
Does it count as up in 3 if you make an extra whip off the platform?
Probably
Up,
kind
in,
of
up in up in 3.5.
I almost find it very weird that you're like your reaction to seeing, you know, your beloved friend tied up is to do a little rap. So you got given a phone.
Maybe he's just trying to cheer him up.
Jump here, which I don't think is too surprising. He's spawning me. No!
Oh,
What?
crash.
Oh
Probably got a
no,
diagonal.
Dixie on. Oh no,
was
Dixie
like
on that
that-
section
yeah.
scares me.
Yeah,
Yup.
they move too quick. She can't run away.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm assuming he probably got like a diagonal input by accident when trying to let go of the horizontal rope. So he just like ran straight into the ground from it.
It did seem to go incredibly to the right there. But doing it again.
Yeah, or maybe looking away from the screen and just going
Grabbing
straight for
midpoint.
something.
Very
Risk it.
decision.
That's an up and 4. Race, skip, skip, skip.
Yeah, that's rough. Cause that death, the Silvite gave like just about
Not bothering with being skip, ring skip, which, you know, yeah, valid. He's in ahead. Why waste it?
a whole stage apart at the end.
Will we see some coloured comments?
Maybe.
I like it because it just messes up everyone's math for when they're going to be out.
No maths on this channel, please.
That's why I said math.
Yeah, but even the American people who say math still say no math. So I feel like both count.
Yeah, pretty much Silvite's game to lose at this point.
Carefully. That's 11.
Oh, race skip.
Nice
Ring
nice
skip,
ring
sorry.
skip. Nice
Yeah.
ring skip.
Yeah.
Hey, like slow down to go for it too. Might be a good strat for playing it safe. Yeah, it's like half a kill rule apart.
Yeah, not much to say here. I
Do
mean,
you like what you saw here? Exclamation point, Jimmy.
Nice. Nice, nice.
Fullest segue, I approve. Oop! Missing
Oh,
the
whoa,
barrel?
whoa, 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 whoa.
What was that?
Goodbye, 25
Just
seconds. So,
he
just
jumped
straight
over the barrel and then just couldn't catch it.
I've never seen that happen.
Anybody? Can anybody explain?
Holy crap. Then K-Roll, like, the sucking with the blunderbuss, like, pulled him back, too. It's actually even more fun. Follow Silvite so you can win this shit. It's fun. Oh, no games for Silvite. Not getting colored.
That won't work, Lou, because my Twitch name is Lady Lee, but I don't stream anyway, so you will see absolutely nothing ever.
Thanks for the promo chat, everybody.
How many shout outs? They're so kind.
Thank you, Kathy.
Promoing for content, oh dear.
Oh my god, left side.
Oh,
No,
Oh
well,
shit, this is actually like kind of scary for Silvite.
yeah.
I'm
we-
scared.
We have purple.
I'm scared.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's very close! Silvite seems to
Oh,
have
no.
like, no!
Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
No!
Well, once he got purple and was only Dixie, like I was so sure that exactly that was going to happen. Well,
Whoa!
all of a sudden the Lulz game to lose. Never give up.
By the way.
Yeah. We always say anything can happen in Donkey, and here is the proof.
Lulz actually not that far behind this.
This happened last night as well. The exact same thing.
Oh, I was sleeping. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I also missed that race.
So, well done at the Lulz.
Nice run, Lulz.
Nice run. Just wow. I am speechless, honestly.
So is the race time of 45 something? Or?
I'll check the race time. The race,
Oh wait, these are their actual timers, right? So, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that you put up their stream timers as well. I did. Yeah. So it was like half a minute behind his PB.
yeah. That's not bad. Especially for a race ending.
Unfortunately, Silvite just had that last minute mess up, and that cost him.
Yeah. So like out of the tournament off of that. Yeah, he had to lead the whole race, and then yeah.
Yeah. You see.
If Biddy done is just me after that.
I lose 3 minutes at the very end. It's like rough. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I didn't see where he lost Diddy somewhere. The previous fight.
No, missed it as well. Only 2 screens, but I still managed to miss stuff.
Yeah, because I assume it had to have been on the red,
Well
the red
played.
smoke cycle.
Nice
Hello.
run.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice run. Needed?
Muted.
There's some muting going on. There we
Oh,
Going for blue, and
Silvite again.
probably losing the blue Diddy.
Scared.
is that how he got hit last time? 'Cause, yeah, since
I
he
least
think
it's
so.
most-
Oh no.
It's not purple. It's not purple. We're fine.
Okay.
This is
Good.
fine.
Oh.
should be fine.
Safe.
Hello.
Alright, and that concludes our matches. Or our match.
We have a lot to come today. This
Calendar
race is followed
stacked.
by a double header, which are both winners quarterfinals. We have Gil versus Halzen and Void versus Sabroso. Yeah,
It is very
I rip. Shout outs to Bean, by the way.
Beanbag?
Thank you for doing the good work.
Indeed. Thanks a lot again. Hey. So yeah, Lulz is broken. For the next race, right? Alright.
Okay,
Alright.
so sorry.
Oh, good.
We will be cutting
And-
stream temporarily for like 2 minutes because we're swapping restreamers, but we will be back with a double race, so don't go anywhere.
Alright, with that, looks like we're rolling out.
Mhm.